Born in the black, raised by the stars, cut my teeth on engines and old guitar bars. Got no horse, living by the code, play the verses game.
It's been a while since my last transmission. I'm currently making my way in Pyro. First, let me catch you up on what happened. As I mentioned last time, me and the band were scheduled for an interview and live performance. I headed out to Crusader for what was to be our biggest break. Hesitantly, the band agreed to join me and record a live stream. Though we played on Crusader before, Jesse had a funny feeling about it this time. I mostly brushed it off as nonsense. Still, I agreed to head out first and the band would follow. A bit of precaution is always a good thing, I guess. I checked into my room, reacquainted myself with the lay of the land, and walked through some escape routes should anything go awry. The band showed up later that night, starting with a little R&R, and then began setting up the equipment for the following night. It was the first time we were going to get some real airtime. You all set up? Let's do this. When the time was ready, everything went smoothly.
We're the ones who wander in the endless night. So raise a glass to the ones on the run, to the drifters and dreamers living under no sun. May your ships fly steady and your path be clear in the vast open verse where we disappear.
Our performance was spot on. At the end of the set, the band made their way to the bar as I made my way over for the interview. Are the cameras rolling?
You're rolling.
Good. Here goes. I found myself continuing to drift, running cargo, contraband, and a gun for hire. One of those nights in a less desired backwater bar that I met up with a group of like-minded drifters. We shared tales of our victories, close calls, and dreams that seemed just out of reach. We decided to team up on some salvage projects, and one night we found ourselves somewhere on the outskirts of Microtech, having a few drinks around the fire and trying to figure out our next payday. When Jesse pulled out an old beaten-up guitar, crackled, and as that fire crackled that night like a star guiding our way. Life in the verse is all about immersion in the details, but there was just one thing still missing in the great scheme of it all. And that's when the Star Drifters are born, at a new sound and immersion echoing across the stars. We started wandering from town to town, playing songs wherever someone would let us. Just a group of drifters sharing untold stories. It wasn't until an accidental discovery was made. A bunker hidden on a floating rock parked somewhere between Pyro and Stanton. It was only because I stumbled out of the wormhole that fate, it seems. It looked like it had been used for some private or military operation long ago, but now abandoned. This place was perfect. It hadn't seen life in years, but it was exactly what needed to be a new home. And then right towards the end, the wind shifted. There was something just not right. You see, I'd been linking unlisted transmissions with each broadcast trying to get the truth out there. Though I thought I'd taken the right precautions, hindsight turns out that the few that did see the unlisted links included those who don't want the truth known. So there I was, wrapping up the interview, when suddenly a laser bolt passed by and everyone ran for cover. Unarmed and outnumbered, it was complete chaos as I headed straight over the balcony's edge, making my escape. I was the only one in the band without their imprints set to the Carrack in orbit.
What? Hey, wait! Oh!
I hopped aboard a luckily well-timed departing shuttle, and then I made my way to the hangars where I stowed away aboard a Star Runner.
Fox Runner, you are now clear for departure.
Roger that. Bearing 287.
Fortunately for me, that ship was smuggling intel back to a faction in Pyro. I raided his closet, and then I took it upon myself to request a change in course, not wanting to draw any more attention for the time being. He was most accommodating. I had to make a quick pit stop to scrape up a few credits for food and gas, but it wasn't able to stay long. It seems the MS SAR caught someone's eye upon arrival, and I was encouraged to make a hasty departure. Still needing fuel, I landed over on the outskirts of an abandoned outpost where I used to meet up with a few business associates back in the day. I then proceeded to remove any further chances of being tracked. Making my way through the fields, the outpost almost felt like a forgotten home. My only hope being a ship that I stowed away there some time back was still sitting there, and in one piece. Now that we're all caught up. Calling out to any signal bouncers with no love for the UEE. This is the Lost Starman. I need to get this message on the coattails of Stanton. This goes out to the Star Drifters. I made it out. I trust you did as well. This was some top brass orchestrated shit. They must have got wind of the unlisted transmissions. The bunker may have also been compromised. I'm out in, well, Pyro. At least the UEE isn't welcome here. If you're out there, I've got a lead on some loot. This pawn's about to make its final move in the game. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, I put together something for our final release. I was hoping to use it as part of the show celebration. Better late than never, right? I'm uploading now. Hopefully it gets out across the waves. Until we meet again, stay in the dark and stay safe out there. Virgil out.
As the fires of rebellion fade, Virgil slips deeper into the shadows of the Pyro system. Burdened by a past heavy with secrets and truths too dangerous to speak aloud. Across the stars, the United Empire of Earth continues to tighten its grip, hunting down all who dare to defy its rule. Now, a new narrative spreads, news of catastrophic failures in the regeneration process. The UEE claims that corrupted data and failing systems are causing permanent deaths. But in the lawless dark of Pyro, whispers linger. A story of those who vanish, regeneration failures secretly captured, processed, and imprisoned in hidden facilities where unspeakable experiments are carried out. Unaware of just how close he is to the heart of the conspiracy, Virgil walks a thin line between survival and revelation. Whether by instinct or ill fate, it's only a matter of time before his path crosses with the UEE once more.
Even a blade's keen ring. Each time I wake, a piece is gone. Another life just drifting on. I've been shattered, scattered, pulled apart, but back together with a fractured heart. Too many lives, too many ends, but here I